Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope that you are having a fantastic day so far. I hope that wherever you are in the world today has been treating you well. In today's video I am going to be doing a full face of makeup that are new products that have come out throughout the month of October. Products that I've already tried once. I will list any relevant videos where I try these products for the first time. But today I'm wanting to finalise my thoughts, decide what I think of these products, give them all a second chance. A lot of these products, not all of them, but a lot of them are ones that I maybe didn't love the first time I tried them. So, like I said, I'm giving them a second chance, I'm deciding what my thoughts are, I am trying to make them work in maybe a slightly different way. That's what we're doing today. I already have my brows on because there weren't any new brow products this month apart from the brow gel that I just used, but it's a brow gel. It's the Primark one, the PS Brow Gel Glue. I used that today over the top of the Beauty Bay brow pencil that is in my project pan. So for the base, I tried this skin tint, again from Primark, and I tried it over a primer and I didn't love it, so I wanted to try it again today just onto my skincare to see if it was the primer. I don't think it was the primer, I think it's the skin tint, but we're gonna try it. So this is the PS My Perfect Colour Dewy Skin Tint. Sheer coverage, dewy finish, illuminating with hyaluronic acid and vitamin E. And like I say, did not love this the first time I tried it, but I'm going to try it with a sponge. I do generally prefer my base products with a sponge, so we will just see how it goes. This is an incredibly thick product, considering it's a skin tint. Look at that. It's standing to attention, but I'm just going to try and make this work. I do have some other things that I want to film today, so I'm hoping this isn't too much of a fail. So I'm just going to pick up, I mean, look at that, standing up on my sponge. But then the coverage is non-existent, which is fine for a skin tint, it's fine. But I didn't like the texture of this either, and this is the lightest shade and it is darker than my skin tone. So there's also that. Okay, so this skin tint I feel is looking better today than it did the last time I tried it, but I still don't love it. It's almost like it's so glowy and hydrating looking, but it's not actually hydrating, and where it's very, very glowy, it's making my skin look so textured. My pores look absolutely huge with this skin tint on, and I don't have very big pores. I don't generally have to use a pore filling primer, anything like that. I just feel I don't like how this is looking. I just don't like it. I'm glad that I tried it again. It's not bad, but I have a lot of skin tints in my collection that I love, and this would just never beat any of the other skin tints that I have in my collection. So glad that I tried it again. Happy to now declutter that one. It's a shame, this cost me £6 and I have used it twice and hated it both times, so it's cost me £3 a wear, and I have disliked my makeup every single time, but glad that I tried it again. And that's all I can say on that. I don't have a new concealer, so I'm just going to use my Collection Lasting Perfection concealer and hope and pray that the matte finish from this concealer will disguise the craters in my cheeks that foundation is just sunk into. So bit of concealer around my eyes, blend it out with the same sponge. I do also feel where that concealer is really nice and brightening, that has made that colour work a little bit better for me. It's definitely me at the height of summer which isn't generally the skin tone that I am at the end of October, you know? So I'm just going to go over with a bit more of that brow gel. I feel like my brows are looking a bit foundation-y now. This is a new product. I really like it. I've been using it a ton. The brow gel from Primark. Highly recommend. It's a tiny little tube. It's so cute. And it does actually like hold the brows in place. And it's really nice and tinted as well. So, been loving that. Another product that I've been loving, and I'm only using this because it was new. I already know that I really enjoy it. Can't get the lid of that back on. Is the 17 Sculpt Define Contour Wand. I got this in the shade medium and I've really been enjoying it. Been using this quite a bit in like my everyday makeup life, so I don't feel like I need too much. The skin is already looking summery, so just a little bit of that. Blend it out with my brush. Probably should have found that before. I dotted this product all over my face, but I don't feel like, although it says that it's a contour wand, this doesn't feel very cool tone to me. It does feel bronzery to me. And like I say, I got the shade medium. I got these in store. The light one just looked very, very light, so I thought if I get the deeper one, I can go a little bit light-handed with it and make that work. But if it's too light, there's really no coming back from that. So let's just blend this one in. Like I say, I already know I really, really like this contour bronzer product thing. I look incredibly summery now, don't I? And a little bit muddy. But that's from the foundation. It's just not the right shade for me. So then for blush, there's been a lot of blushes. There's been a lot of new blushes that I have tried this month. A lot of them I absolutely love. I wanted to try this one again because although I really, really liked it, I already know that I really, really liked the other ones and I just wanted to play with this one again. I remember that I didn't like it on the lips, so I will just be using this on my face today if I can find a brush. I mean, I can't even tell you how excited I am to like deep clean this room when I get like a single day to myself, truly. I'm very, very excited. So this, did I even say what it is? It's the Revolution Jelly Blush Lip and Cheek Stain, and this is in Cherry, and it's obviously a dupe for the Milk ones that everybody's been like pretending to chew on. This one isn't as sort of wobbly as those ones look. It is very firm, just like a regular stick, but getting the product on my brush and tapping this in. Honestly, I feel like I've tested so many new products this month. I can't even remember like what I think of a lot of products, so that's why I wanted to test this one again. I think I liked it. But I'm doing my roundup in like a couple of days, so I wanted to like make sure it was fresh in my mind what I think of all of these products, you know? Yeah, I like that blush. I like that blush a lot. That looks really nice and like glowy. Yeah, I like it. It's very much more of like a red undertone than what I usually do, which I feel like is clashing a little bit with the, not my skin tone, but I like that product. I like sort of picking it up on the brush like that and applying rather than swiping it onto my skin as such. I'm going to keep that little plastic stopper thing. I feel like that will that will turn out to be essential in time, but yeah. I think considering I don't like that skin tint, everything is going over the top really, really nicely. I like that blush. So for the eyes, I'm just going to do a little summit with the Beauty Bay Celestial Charms. I really, really like this eyeshadow palette. I already know that I really, really like it, but what I want to do is just use some of the mattes out of here just to create a smoky little something. And then I want to try these again. The e.l.f. Fine as Fleck little individual eyeshadows. I tried Champagne Showers and Straight to Fire last time, so I want to use the other one, which is Filthy Rich. This is the one that I want to use today. Honestly, I just feel like these are so meh, like so absolutely nothing at all, but we're gonna try them again. I'm just gonna go in with the Celestial Charms palette with a big fluffy brush, and I'm going to dip into, let's go into Cassiopeia, this one, very, very lightly, and just create a smoky purple little something, and also run this under my eyes. I was debating using the Robert Welsh Blend Bunny, but I will be doing tomorrow's video, if I get a chance to film it, which I think I will. Tomorrow's video is going to be a palette bingo with that eyeshadow palette, so I thought, can't use the same palette twice in 2 days. Let's change it up a little bit. Then I'm just going to take a much smaller brush and go into Andromeda, this brighter, slightly darker purple, and just deepen up the outer corner a little bit, just a little bit with that Andromeda shade. That is honestly one of my favourite shades in this palette. I think it's beautiful. Will it go with that little individual eyeshadow? I don't know. I don't know. Potentially not, but I love this shade. I really, really like this palette. I like it a lot. It's very dark. It's very sort of nighttime and smoky. I haven't been able to do too many looks with it for like an everyday, but I do really, really like it. It's just I maybe would have done a few things slightly differently with it, but I do think that it's nice. Of course, the quality is what you expect from Beauty Bay. So I'm stalling. I'm just gonna go in with a bit of this e.l.f. shadow in Filthy Rich, the Fine as Fleck glitter eyeshadows. Like, considering that's meant to be a topper, it's meant to be something a little bit special, it's just, that's the only face that I can pull. It's just, I don't like these. I don't. Like, yeah, it's darkened up my eyelid a little bit, but so could literally any of the other shades in this palette. So many other shades. It's not glittery, it's not special, it's not reflective. Yeah, it was £6. Honestly, it feels like a Poundland, or what would the American equivalent be? Dollar Tree. Feels like that sort of makeup. Like, it's just nothing at all. And I honestly feel like I could build this up until the cows doeth come home. And it's just still gonna look exactly the same. I might actually just try and put a bit of that Champagne Showers over the top. But even that, look, if I show you, I'm wiping my hand off on my pyjama bottoms, completely clean, digging. Like, what is it? What is it? And it's starting to go hard pan, which, like, of course it is, because I have to dig my whole body weight into the pan. It's a fine little wash of something shimmery, but honestly, I feel like even on my table now, I have 3 or 4 highlights that could do exactly the same thing with the tiniest little amount. And it's like, would I ever reach for this if I wanted this? No. Do I ever want this? No. Like, it's frustrating because I feel like e.l.f. products are, of course, very inexpensive, very hyped, very like anticipated. Like, they sneak peek things for ages and they say that these things are going to be incredible, and I just feel like recently they've been letting me down a little bit. Just a little bit. When was the last time I really enjoyed a new e.l.f. release? That's taking me too long to think about, isn't it? I really like the Lash and Roll mascara. I really like the lip liners, the £2 lip liners, really like those. And I think genuinely that's like the last time. Oh, I like the foundation, that new foundation, the Soft Glam, that's nice. But like, I feel like a lot of their products recently have been very hyped, very underwhelming, very nothing at all. So I'm gonna go off, I'm gonna do a liquid liner, I'm gonna do mascara. I don't have any new products that I need to think about for that. And then I want to try a new lip in a slightly different way, so we can come back for that one. Okay, so that's the eyes done, and honestly, as I was like looking real close up in my mirror to like do the eyeliner, I basically have to be on top of myself. To get any sort of effect on the lid, you have to pack so much of those e.l.f. eyeshadows on that now it is all under my eyes. It's just not for me. It's just not for me. I am looking for a tissue of some sort so that I can wipe off the lip balm that I've got on, because for the lip, I'm wanting to do a red lip, just one of my favourites, one of the all-time favourite red lipsticks that I own, which is the Catrice Matte Pro Ink Non-Transfer Liquid Lipstick in This Is My Statement. I already know I really like this. This isn't a new product. I highly recommend it though. And what I'm wanting to do, oh my goodness, my table. What I'm wanting to do is try this over the top. If you saw my Made by Mitchell video, I really didn't enjoy this, which is the Bare lip oil in Chrome Lollipop. And can you see there how it's like silver and glittery? It shows up on the lips like that. But what I'm thinking is, if I do a red, like a statement red lip, classic, beautiful, we love a red lip, and then tap just the tiniest little bit of this over the top, I'm wondering if that might look quite festive, you know? So I'm going to do the red lipstick first, like I say, in This Is My Statement. One of my favourite red lips of all time. And I didn't even bring over a lip liner. Could potentially have been a mistake, but let's just try this. So I have just like blotted that down so that it's not wet anymore. This is a matte liquid lipstick, but it's not drying, sucking all of the life out of your lips, sort of a matte liquid lipstick. I really love it. So I'm just going to take a little bit of the Bare Chrome Lollipop lip oil and I'm going to take this on my finger so that I don't get red all over the applicator. And yeah, you know what? That is, checking there isn't any on my teeth, that is a vibe for a Christmas party. Not the sort of thing that I would wear on an everyday basis, but absolutely a vibe for a Christmas party. Let me zoom you in so that you can actually see it. I also feel like I probably applied a little bit less because I took it on my finger and applied rather than just swiping it on straight from the doofer, you know? That is how I thought I would enjoy this lip oil, with it being so glittery. I did think that that probably is how I would like to use it, over the top of a red specifically. But I think that that looks nice for like a Christmas party. Maybe not if you were eating though, because that's a lip oil and that's not gonna last as long. That lipstick isn't gonna last as long underneath that now. But I think that looks nice for pictures, you know, but not for any sort of longevity. So I would love to hear if you have tried any new products this month that you think I need to try, that you haven't seen me test out throughout the month. What have you been loving? What have you not been loving? Have you tried any of these products that I'm just like, not sure on, you know? Not sure that they are actually worth anybody's money, that sort of thing. I would love to hear what thoughts you have down below on any of these products. I would just love to hear from you down below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more from me. I post 3 times a week on a Monday, Wednesday and a Friday, but not this Friday because I'm going to be sleeping because it will no longer be October. Everyday October is very, very close to being done. And I am so happy about it, truly. It's been a whole month, but until next time, thank you ever so much for watching. Bye.